Okay, let's jump in. Today, we are undertaking a deep dive into a set of sources that I think give us a perfect learning model for criminal operational security.
It really does, because it starts out so innocently.
Right, it's this simple, charming description of four children setting off on their own for a summer camping holiday.
And then it unravels. You peel back that layer and you find this meticulously detailed blueprint of a high-value black market operation.
That's the paradox we're dissecting, isn't it?
Yeah.
The sources give us this really sharp contrast.
You have the rugged, isolated beauty of the moorland on one hand,
And on the other, this unexpected complexity lurking just beneath the surface.
a sophisticated, well-financed smuggling ring. Today we're going to analyze exactly how they managed to hide this massive infrastructure in plain sight.
That's the mission right there. We are diving into a hidden world of criminal logistics, disguised entirely behind high moorlands, forgotten railway lines, and, I think most crucially,
The folklore?
the local folklore. We are peeling back the layers on the architecture of operating in plain sight.
And our deep dive is really going to focus on the barriers they erected, both psychological and engineering barriers.
It's not just that they chose a remote spot.
No, not at all. They chose a remote spot that already had a built-in mythology, which they then exploited perfectly.
Okay, so let's unpack this. The central question driving our analysis today has to be, how do criminals successfully leverage obscurity, deep physical concealment, and the power of myth, that spook train rumor, to run a highly technical black market operation without attracting any legitimate scrutiny? To really get a sense of the scale of the operation they uncovered, we first need to understand the team that found it, the investigators, if you will.
And they're just kids, which is what makes it so brilliant.
We have Julian, he's the tall, sensible leader, the oldest.
Then there's Dick, who's very practical, sort of the level-headed second in command.
Anne is the youngest, a bit more anxious, but, and this is key, she's highly observant. She notices things.
And then there's George.
Of course, George. Or Georgina, but she absolutely insists on being called George.
She is the embodiment of self-reliance. George is not just a brave kid. She's this nonconformist energy that really drives the entire investigation.
The sources describe her with a freckled face, short curly hair.
And they make a point of noting her bravery and her absolute obstinacy. And that obstinacy is key.
Why do you say that?
Because it means she won't just take a story at face value. It doesn't matter if it's a command from an adult or, a local myth about a ghost train. She has to see for herself.
She pushes back.
Always. And you can't talk about George without talking about Timmy, the dog.
No, he's inseparable from her. Timmy is such...